Today, I'll walk you through how to install Ubuntu Server on a virtual machine step by step. First, open your browser and search for download Ubuntu Server. Click the link and you get to see version 24.04 and 25.10 LTS. I would suggest you opt for 24.04 and avoid newer short-term releases like the 25.10 as they may not be compatible or stable with tools like SIEM platform, which happens to be the end goal for installing this server on our virtual machine. The next, you open VirtualBox, click on New, and give the virtual machine a name. So you give your virtual machine a name. I'll name mine Sakura 247-Ubuntu. All right. Thereafter, you select the ISO, the downloaded ISO. So that's it in our downloaded folder. I select it. And the next thing you have to do is proceed with, you need to uncheck that. You need to uncheck that proceed with with unattended installation, because this is important because I think it's, if we want to go through the manual setup to properly understand how the server is configured. All right, so the next thing is, specify, give this to CPU. Okay, let's give it to CPUs. And the base memory, we have to change that to 3 gig. All right, and once that is done, move to create new virtual hard disk. And let's give this 20 gig. I think 20 gig should suffice. All right. Once that is done, let me have a look. I think this looks good to me. Yeah, it looks good to me. So once that is done, you click on finish. All right. So I opted for 20 gig. This is subject to your the capacity of your device. Right. So I'll just click finish and double click on our server. All right. As you can see, we're firing up the server. It's powering VM up. Give it about 1 minute or 2 minutes, as the case might be, and boom. So now we have to hit enter to install Ubuntu Server. All right, so I have to hit enter to install Ubuntu Server. I think I'll click cancel for this, and it starts installing Ubuntu Server. So while at it, select the language. So I'm opting for English language. So once that is done, and hit enter, this looks good to me. It's done. Then we'll opt for Ubuntu Server. I mean, this enables us to, get the complete package and have a more seamless experience, operational experience, as the case might be. So we'll hit enter for the done. The proxy address, will leave this blank. Hit enter, and it will start. The mirror location of the server will start being tested. All right, so give this probably 1 minute or thereabouts, and once that is done, yep. So we'll select use entire disk and set up LVM. Think of LVM like a flexible storage. It allows you to resize or manage your disk space later on if needed. So for now, we'll keep it enabled and continue. All right. So we'll have to confirm the warning about formatting the disk once that comes up, and and click continue. So this looks good to me. So just click done and confirm the warning message, click continue, and hit enter. And now we have to set up our server with, the details, our preferred details. So for my own case, or in my own case, I'll give the name Sakura 247, and the server name, I'll give it just name it something of anything you like, of your own choice. All right. So I'll name mine Ubuntu Server, and for username, I'll name it Sakura 247. Then for the password, I'll give it a password of my choice. Just ensure you remember the username and the password, because this is very important and you will need it later on. All right. So the next thing you have to do here is we'll have to click on continue and select install OpenSSH server. This is very important because it will allow you to remotely access your server later on using SSH. Because I mean, this is definitely essential in real world environments. So all you have to do here is click continue, and installation is complete. Boom, we're done. Now you have to reboot the entire server. All right. So in my own case, I got an error message there while trying to reboot the server. So if you have the same error message, don't worry about it. All you have to do is go to devices, optical devices, click on remove disk. But if your disk isn't showing, you add the disk, then go back again and click on remove disk, if that makes sense. So then force on mount and click enter. All right. So once you hit enter, the system will start rebooting normally and it should be good to go. All right. So still rebooting at the moment. Give it a couple of minutes. Shouldn't take that long, probably about 2 to 3 minutes, right? So once that is done, you log in with your username and password. So remember, I use Secura247 as mine, and you can just log in with the exact username and password you used. All right. And once that is done, I'll click enter. So, and as you can see, I have 17 updates that can be applied on this server. So all I have to do is run sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade -y. And what that actually does is it updates this Ubuntu server with the latest security patches and software versions. All right. So once I finish typing that, all I have to do is hit enter, type in my password, and hit enter. Once again, like I said, it will update our server with the latest security patches and software versions. All right. So once that is done, you see the progress. You see how many percent. Just observe and give it. Just be patient. It shouldn't take that long. And once that is done, boom, I will have to install essential tools. So all I have to do is type sudo apt install call unzip -y, as the case might be. So what the call actually does is it is used to download files from the internet, and we'll definitely need this later on, right? I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one. Cheers.